Good morning, everyone. How are you, girls? Today we just continue the same idea about tally chart, how we use the tally chart to finding data and search about the survey and ask more questions and different kind of questions. Here is you have to follow me for the pages in the textbook 355 until 357. Your homework is 4 pages, but because the question is big, that's why each question is written in a page. So I know it's many pages. We will do it, inshallah, most of them together. Let's start now. Let's remember the tally. Yes, here is some definition that we talked about the tally and data and survey. So let's remember together data, data, data number or symbols to show information. So number or symbols show information. The job for data is show information. So data shows information, data shows information, data shows information, data shows information. Now survey. Survey is to collect data by asking people. Survey. Collect data by asking people. Survey. Collect data by asking people. Survey. Collect data by asking people. Now the tally, what the tally marks show how many. Excellent. So tally, tally, marks show how many. Tally, marks show how many. Let's go directly. Let's take a review about how we make the tally marks. Here is number 1. Here is 2, 2 marks. Number 3, 3 marks. Number 4, 4 marks. Number 5, 4 marks. And I cross it with the 5th one. And finally, number 6 is 5 group of sticks together plus 1 stick alone. Let's see now. Here it is. I'll read. You follow me? Okay. Now, you will know new questions in each problem. So I want you to focus about some idea for each question. Let's see now. There are 25 students in Layla's class. The tally chart shows the favorite hobby for some of the students. How many have a favorite hobby that is not shown in the tally chart? What does that mean? Uh, the total of the class is 25. Okay? They make and asking and bring information from some student of the class. We don't know how many. Okay? So here is we have to read the total of the tally chart and find the total number of the people or the student that I asked them, and then I subtract the answer from the total, which is 25, to know which student I didn't ask. Which student I didn't ask. So let's do it together. Here it is in this tally chart. Here is the hobby. So I'm asking about hobby. Let's see the categories. Here is we have reading, swimming, watching TV. About reading, I have 4 students, swimming 8, watching TV 7. So I want to find the total. Total means, as usual, is to add the numbers. So for I will add, I bring 2 numbers together and add it to the third one. If I bring 4 plus 8, Yes, put 8 in your mind and 4 don't. What after 8? Yes, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent. The answer here is 12. Now I'm adding 12 to 7. Let's put it here. Here is 12 plus 7. I put ones under ones. 2 plus 7. Yes, 5. 2 plus 7, sorry, 8. 9. I put 7. In my mind, jumping 2 steps, and I just drop the tens, which is only 1. So 1 10 and 9 ones, the answer is 19. Here is the student that I asked. But the total is not 19. The total students are what? 25. So, and here is 19 in the number line. So how many students I should ask again to continue all the class students? Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students. I have to ask more because I have 25 students. I bring the data and the information only for 19. And here is 6 means that is not shown in the tally chart. Still, I have to add 6 more. So that's it. I just compare the number of the total student that in all the class and then subtract it from the number that I asked already for collecting the data. Let's go to the next. Let's read. The chart shows the result of a survey of Kelly's family about their favorite fruit. So my next study chart is about favorite fruit. Complete the chart, then answer the questions. Here is the fruit that we have: orange, apple, pears. Yes, for orange, how many? 1. So I'm writing here is 1. For apples, perfect. It's a group of 5. Already when you see this is a crust, it's 5. And pears, perfect. It's only 3. So 1 and 3 together, perfect. It's 4. 4 and 5, perfect. It's 9. So the total are 9. The total student that I'm asking them and making the survey with them are 9. Let's go to the first question. How many like orange? How many? 1. See, I take the answer from the chart. How many apple? 5. How many pears? I'm using the pictures. Yes, it's 3. How many like oranges with pear? Yes, 1 and 3. I just want orange and pears. Perfect, it's 4. What about how many more? How many more like apple than pears? Yes, excellent. I'm doing subtraction. Why? Because the concept or the expression how many more than, how many more than, how many fewer than, that means I want to subtract. I want to subtract. How many apples? 5. How many pears? 3. So what is the difference between 5 minus 3? Yes? Perfect. It's 2. Now, here is the hard question, but you are very clever to do it. There are 12 people in Kelly's family. How many people didn't answer the survey question? So, the people that I asked them is only 9. But the total people I have it's 12. The total people are 12. So, what I would do between 12 and 9 to find the difference? Remember, difference remind me for what? Excellent for subtraction. So I bring the greater number, which is the total number of people, which is 12, minus the number of people that I'm asking them in the tally chart. They are 9. 12 minus 9. I will do it. Yes. Put 9 in your mind and move until 12 with your finger. What after 9? 10, 11, 12. So how many finger I open? Perfect, 3. So the answer is 3. 12 minus 9 is 3. And next, all the questions are the same. Just tally and reading and find the total. It's just about reading English and understanding idea. And you are smart, mashallah. The waiter at a dinner took a survey of people who were eating breakfast. Waiter, for example, if you're going to a restaurant with your family, you ask the man there, please, excuse me, can you give me ketchup? This one we call the waiter. So he took a survey of a people who were eating dinner, sorry, breakfast. Complete the tally chart, then answer the question. So they have a breakfast time, and each person loves to eat something different from the other. So we have here the favorite breakfast food. They are eggs, cereal, and English muffin. How many people prefer to eat eggs? Yes, group of 5. How many people prefer to eat cereal? Perfect, 3. And English muffin? Very cool, 5. And 2, 7. Now here is I'm asking about total. Make 10 to add. Yes, here is 7 plus 3. Excellent, it's 10. And 10 plus 5. Perfect, it's 15. So all the times you have to deal with the number that I have to make tens friendly number. They are easy to add. 7 plus 3, they are 10 fact. So they are 10. And 10 plus 5 is 15. Now let's answer the question here. How many people like English muffins better than eggs? I have how many then? How many then means subtract? How many then? How many then means subtract? I have to find the difference between two things. Muffins and eggs. Where are the muffins? Haha, 7. How many eggs? 5. Which is greater? Perfect, it's 7. So 7 minus 5. Yes, 5 in my mind. But after 5, 6, 7. 2 fingers. Perfect, 2. Now, how many fewer? How many fewer than? Excellent, subtract. How many fewer people like cereal than eggs? I have to compare between cereals and eggs. Here is 3 and 5. Yes, which is greater? 5. So 5 minus 3 equals, perfect, so easy, 2. Now, this is the tricky question. The tricky question is coming. The waiter asked 18 people to answer the survey question. How many people like a different food better? So we have another people, they prefer, for example, eat waffle. They prefer, for example, eat pancake, but we didn't mention here in the tally chart. We mentioned only 3 things. So the total in my tally chart is 15, but all the people that the waiter asked them already are 18. So to find the difference between two things, I have to subtract. I have to subtract. Where the greater number? For sure 18. All the time when I want to subtract, I start with a greater number. 18 minus 15. I will do it. Let's make it like this. Here is ones under ones, tens under tens. Subtract. 8 minus 5. Perfect. 3. 1 minus 1. 0. Excellent. So 0 are people, they like different food. Are people like different food. Let's see the next. The next problem. Lini is checking the color of the eyes of the student in her class. Complete the tally chart, then answer the question. So here is she's looking inside the eyes and see how many different colors we have in the class. The eye color. We have blue, brown, green. You know the colors already. So blue. How many blue? Amazing, 4. How many brown? Is a group of 5 plus 2. Perfect, 7. And how many green? Amazing, it's 2. Let's add now. Bring easy number to add. I can make 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 and 7 together. Yes, 7 in my mind. What after 7? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The total is 30. Let's go now and analyze the tally chart. How many more means subtraction? What we have here? Brown, and we have people had brown eye than any other color. So I want to compare between the brown and all the color that they are not the brown. What the color they are not the brown? We have a blue and we have a green. So I have to subtract brown minus green and blue. How many brown? Only it's 7. How many all the colors that are not brown? Perfect, blue and green. Blue, which is 4, green, which are 2, so minus 6. 7 minus 6. Excellent one. So I have one boy or one girl with the brown color more than the other colors. Let's see number 2. There are 22 students in Lena's class. How many students must Lena's check? So Lena is already checked with 13 students. But in the class, we don't have 13 students. We have 22, Lena. You have to go and complete your job. So let's help Lena to find how many students still she has to check. Perfect. I compare by subtract. 22, it's a greater number, minus 13. Let's subtract now. Uh-oh, where is the difference here? Where is the more? Up on the floor. You remember that subtraction with regrouping? Let's sing the song. More on the floor. Go next door and take 10 more. 1 here, 12 here. 12 minus 3. Yes? Let's count. I have 3 in my mind. Let's count until 12. What after 3? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. 9. Now 1 minus 1, 0. So the answer is 9 students. She has to ask 9 students more. Now here is a problem solving. 3 friends bought 13 movies or 13 movie tickets for themselves and their brother and sister. So Charles bought 4, ticket. Mark bought 3 tickets and Paul bought the rest. We don't know Paul. How many more students did how many more tickets did Paul buy than Mark? So, did you know Paul? No. How I'll find it? I have to bring the total. The total of the tickets are 13. Okay? And the parts here, 4 and 3. What I will do, I have to add together Charles' ticket and Mark's tickets together. Let's do it now. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Now here is Mark and Charles together. I want to find what Paul. So how I find Paul? I bring the total, which is 13, minus the total of Charles and Mark together, which is 7. Let's find the answer. 7 in my mind and count forward. What after 7? Yes, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I stop on the 13 with the 6th finger. It will be 6 tickets for what? For who? For Paul. Now, let's continue. Let's continue the problem. How many more tickets did Paul buy than Mark? So we want to compare between Paul and Mark. Paul is what? 6. And Mark is what? 3. So how many more? Subtraction. How many more? Subtraction. Let's subtract now. What is the greater number? Excellent. 6. So 6 minus 3 equals 3. Here is the difference between 3 tickets. The difference between Paul and Mark. Yes. I know it's a little bit difficult, but you are smart. Let's see number 2. Anna made a tally chart to show the hair color of a student in her class. She spilled her chocolate milk on the paper. Oh my God. Now she can't read part of the chart. There are 18 students in her class. How many students have brown hair? Yes. So here is the hair color. I have red, black, and brown. She spilled the chocolate milk on the paper so she couldn't see the brown. Let's help her. For red is 2. For black, 5 and 1 is 6. But we don't know the brown. How will find it? Aha, I have the total number of students. They are 18. And here is we have parts of students. They are 2 and 6, which is 8. They are 8. So, what's the brown? Amazing, I just subtract the total number of the student minus red and black together. 18 minus 8. Excellent, I'm skipping by 10. 10. 10 is what? Excellent, 10 is the brown. So here is writing 10. And here is I'm drawing 10 sticks. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly. Let's see the next one. Here is a vocabulary check. I just read the words and the meaning and match. Let's see. I read the word first. Here is sword, dolly, dolly chart, data, survey. Let's see the first one. A mark used to count something. This is a mark like this. What do you call these? What do you call these? Yes. Perfect. It's a dolly. This is marks. Very nice. You ask the same questions of a group of people. When I'm asking questions, I collect data by asking questions. Excellent. I make a survey. To place things that are alike in group. You remember if I have many cards, some of them are blue, green. So I place green together and blue together. What I'm doing here? Sort, tally, or data? Perfect. It's sorting. Now, a way to organize data. When I want to put data in a chart. Amazing. It's a tally chart. The last one, a set of facts. A set of facts. That means a set of information. Amazing. They are data. So a set of facts, they are data. Let's go to the homework. Here is, they ask us to make a tally chart about the number of keys on each set. Let's see. Here is, I have one key for Jack, two keys for Louis, three keys for Ryan, and two keys for Mia. What the title will be? Excellent. Let's see. Here is, I write the number of the keys. Yes. Bring this one up. Okay. Let's see. We have one key. One. We have two. We have three. Did we have four? No. Okay. Now, let's see how many. Here is the tally, and here is the total. Now, how many students have one key? Let's see. One, two, only two students. So here is, I have two, and I write the total two. How many students have two keys? Here is one, two, three, four. So four students. One, two, three, four. And here is four. How many students have three? Let's see. One, two, three, four. Excellent. Also four. One, two, three, four. And I will write here four. Yes. So let's go back to the question. How many sets of key have more than one key? Yes. I have here is one key. So I want to count all the keys that have more than one. Yeah, that means they have two and three keys. That means I have to add 4 and 4. Perfect. 4 and 4. It will be 8. Now, how many sets of keys have fewer than 3 keys?